Hey, how you doing? This is Michael Peel with the Wealth Op, and I want to thank you for subscribing to our channel, requesting the free book that you can look at. Again, this is the Wealth Op. We created this book to help you start really looking at your finances in a different place, right? How do we build an op plan for our finances so we may be able to retire sooner than we ever expected, get away from the overtime grind, spend more time with our family, spend more time with our kids, show up better at work, show them a better mindset, service the citizens better that we were called to serve, and the like. So I do want to say thank you for being here. Again, my name is Michael Peel, and I am one of the co-founders of the Wealth Up. My partner, Rami Khalil, financial advisor, he and I decided to do this a little while ago because we wanted to help and we wanted to serve this industry in a better way than really we're seeing. So thank you for being here. At this point, you have likely already requested the book or you have it in your hands, which is awesome. If you don't have it just yet, you should have gotten an ebook immediately upon subscribing as well, so you can pull that up. But what we decided to do is we want to go through the book in an email format, really quick videos, just so you could kind of get an idea of what you're going to get into. I know you're busy, schedules are crazy. Some of you guys are working fire schedules, working in the hospitals, working on patrol of the street, working in the back of an ambulance, a rig. So we know your schedules are crazy, and sometimes we only have 3 to 5 minutes to go through a video, and that is the best we can do in the moment until we can actually pick up a physical book. So that is what these videos are designed to do, and we wanted to get into it so you can get on with your day and start making more of an impact. So this is just a quick video on the forward. There's a few kind of bullet points I wanted to hit on, and that you'll be able to find these in more detail in the book. But here we go. So the first one, money solves all problems. That is one of my favorite quotes by King Solomon. It talks about money is a tool and not a goal. Allows you to solve problems and create opportunities. There are so many problems that can be solved with money if it's applied in the right manner. And again, we're not just chasing money, but money does open up doors and allows for different opportunities, as I'm sure you can imagine. And again, the chasing money is different, right? We're not talking about the love of money is the root of all evil. They talk about biblically, but we're looking at it. How do we use money as a tool? And if we have more of it, because we've created more of it, what options are open to us? We talk a lot about mindset shift. Most people have an unhealthy relationship with money due to upbringing or past experiences. So this is past trauma, things you've learned maybe from your parents, grandparents, whoever raised you, aunts and uncles, trauma inside of your relationship. I'm sure as you're watching this video, you can think of financial struggles or maybe arguments you've had with your spouse, with your kids, with your parents over money. And as those experiences affect us in life, they can cause trauma. And those traumas can actually affect how we spend money, how we save, how we invest, and how we try to create wealth or build wealth, or not at all. So think about that. Mindset shift is huge. Wealth is built with purpose. The goal is not just financial security, but generational impact. This is absolutely critical. We're thinking long play strategy. How do we really create wealth, generational legacy for the family, but at the same time, how do we get to enjoy additional wealth and income creation now? But really, I want to leave a legacy, right? And I believe you do too. If you're on here, you wouldn't have asked for the book. If you didn't, you wouldn't be doing this job if you wanted to make the world a better place. And obviously that's going to start with your family. So leaving this legacy, creating generational wealth is critical. And we talk a lot about that, how we do this, what purpose, what's the focus, how do we follow this out plan, etc. We talk a lot about the 3 financial phases of life: accumulation phase, distribution phase, and the transfer phase, and how they dictate your financial strategy. So really quick, the accumulation phase is while you are working. If you're working in, let's say, California for PERS, whether you are fire, police, etc., dispatch, for a certain period of time before you retire, you're in this accumulation phase. Now, if your retirement date is 50, let's say 55, 57, 62, based on what system you're in, once you hit that retirement date, you go into the distribution phase, which oftentimes the strategies that work for you in accumulation work against you in distribution. So we really want to make sure you understand those strategies, and we outline those in the book, how to make sure you check the right boxes upon the day before you retire, not the day after because it's too late. And then talking about transfer phase, when you are no longer on this earth and you need to transfer the wealth you've created to your family or your loved ones or friends or whoever else you're going to send this to, donate it, how you can do that properly, and making sure we're playing the tax game as well, and what it really looks like to set them up for success. Talking about cash flow, true wealth is not just about income consistency, not just savings. Cash flow is everything, right? Currency is called currency for a reason because it flows, ebbs and flows. And we look at cash flow. Cash flow is absolutely critical. It doesn't matter what business you're in. even if it's through, let's say, your job or investments. Cash flow is absolutely everything. So the truth about income consistency, remember that. It's not just about savings. How do we consistently have cash flow to then service all of the other goals that we have along with, let's say, investing, whether that's in the market, real estate, etc., and how we actually use that to our advantage. We talk a lot about most people misunderstanding wealth. It's not about looking rich. It's about having financial control. There are some phenomenal books about this. Millionaire Next Door comes to mind. It's not about looking rich. Often the wealthiest people that I've ever met, and we're talking billionaires with a B, boy, bravo with a B, you would have no idea. And the places they shop and the cars they drive, they fit in just like every other person, and their wealth purposely is hidden because they don't want people to know what they have. But they also do that not just for the stranger, but for the family as well. Sometimes our family is not really ready for the wealth we've created. And so we have an image of, you can do well and have fun and enjoy your life, but a lot of these very wealthy individuals have purposely avoided the look of being rich, but they've maintained control. Control is absolutely everything regarding your finances. We talk a lot about the protection first approach. So protect, earn, multiply. Smart wealth builders protect their assets before seeking growth. Protection is absolutely critical. There's money principles in place when you protect your assets. And this is protecting your cash flow, protecting you against catastrophic loss, protecting your family if you are no longer on this earth. When you put protection in place first, there's an authority that allows currency, money, wealth to start to grow within your hands because you have stewarded the wealth correctly by putting protection in place. And we dive into this a lot more, but protect, earn, multiply, this theory about how to place protection over your assets, over your family, over yourself, how to earn more, and then how do we multiply it exponentially is critical. The protection is massive. Early retirement is possible. We have seen this with quite a few of our clients retiring much quicker than they expected, partially due to the protection first approach. Protect or multiply, the money starts multiplying when you have those steps in place. A lot of mindset shifts, how to properly utilize to build cash flow. There's a lot to this. So retirement early is very possible. When we talk about strategic planning, enables first responders to retire earlier than expected. Generational wealth matters, right? Building wealth ensures your family security for years to come, right? Sometimes the first generation of wealth creation, or maybe the first generation who's ever used those words of wealth creation, generational legacy, how to build for the future. Maybe no one in your family's ever said this before or talked about it, and maybe it's you. Yes, it can feel daunting, it can feel difficult being the first one in your family, but you have the ability to impact your family for the next 100, 200, 300 years because of decisions you made today to address how do we create wealth creation? What steps do I need to take? Who do I need to become to foster and to steward wealth well? And you're here now, which tells me that you're the type of person that actually wants to do this and build something for your family. But we do talk about generational wealth, why it matters, and then committing to learning, right? Financial literacy is a key to breaking past limiting beliefs and achieving financial freedom. Limiting beliefs and financial freedom are critical. We do talk a lot about that in mindset. Continuing to learn, we offer those tools. Part of why this book is here. We want to continue to educate and help to bring you kind of the next level and do it with you because we're doing this with first responders all over the place, building an op plan, helping them through their steps, and getting them to a place where, like we said in the very beginning of this video, possibly retire earlier, which we see often, home more with your family, away from the overtime grind, seeing your spouse, seeing your kids, keeping those marriages intact, meaning you show up at work in a better mindset, a healthier place, happier place. You serve those on the street, your citizens that you were called to serve while you got into this job. You serve them in a better capacity and a better mindset, so they are taken care of better. And as a whole person, as a family, it's amazing how much just your financial either stressors or your financial abundance can affect how you show up in these other areas. So again, try to keep this quick. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you for not only investing in yourself, but choosing to invest in your family. Like I said, if you don't have the book just yet, the ebook is in your inbox. And these videos are going to be quick videos that you can listen to, whether you're working the street, back of a rig, hospital setting, throwing your AirPods at the gym. Just quick videos to kind of let you know what's in the book. And then we do encourage you to pick up the book, the physical copy, read it, and then from there we can really build and follow this op plan. So there is a link at the bottom of this email that describes not only what we do, what we're about, but it lets you actually book an appointment with Rami or myself. Again, we're the founding partners of the Wealth Op, and our goal is to meet with you, hey, completely free. You don't have to pay us a darn thing. We just want to make sure you feel comfortable with the direction you're going. So we can do a financial analysis for you, look at your retirement, help you avoid making some massive decisions that could go the wrong way and are non-reversible. And we can make sure you have that protection at first, like we keep talking about, how to earn, how to multiply. We have all this for you because we care about your well-being and we care about your future and your growth and your family. So again, this is Michael Peel with the Wealth Op. Please click the link below, book an appointment, we'll talk more, and then keep an eye out for the next email so we can go through chapter 1 of the book. I hope you guys are doing well and stay safe. Bye.